So you'd think boiling 2 cups of water would be a pretty easy science experiment, but actually it's not. You know, I've been wrestling with this ever since I started backpacking. I've tried every kind of stove, every kind of fuel, and here I'm out on this trip trying it all over again. And you know, the thing I have to consider are mess like soot. You know, if you use a Esbit cube wood stove, you're gonna have to deal with the soot factor. Time, you know, gas is fast, alcohol, Esbit, fire dragon, all those cubes are really slow. Cost. So those cubes, I didn't even bring them with me. I tried them before I left and just reminded myself how inefficient they are, but also very expensive. You know, if they would boil 2 cups of water, which I never can get them to. You watch YouTubes and people are doing it in their basement, but you're not trying to boil water in the basement. You're out here. Today's a beautiful day, but there's a slight breeze. You know, that's kind of, it's like alcohol. It's a weak flame, so it doesn't take much breeze to blow the heat away from your pot. So then you got to carry windscreen. So that's the other thing, weight. So soot, time, weight, availability. So, you know, if you're going out for a couple of days, it doesn't really matter if you're just backpacking for the weekend or even a week. But if you're doing a through hike, I base everything I do on a through hike, because I usually go out for a week at a time, even if I'm not through hiking. And on a through hike, you want to come into town and you need availability for fuel. And that's why a lot of people do the alcohol thing, even though it's a pain in the butt, because you can find alcohol just about any place in any little podunk whistle-stop town along the trail. But you can also do that with a gas canister, and you know, I've shown you before what I carry, and so I just refill with butane, and I can find these butane cans in any hardware, just about in any town, Walmart, sometimes a dollar store. I've paid as little as $1.50 for them, and it'll fill 2 canisters. So you know, I fill mine, and if there's somebody around that needs some gas, I'll fill theirs. But you know, you just have to carry this little thing. A lot of people I see are transferring gas are carrying the one that screws onto both ends and then has a fill chuck on it. Well, that's great, but then you're going to have those threads. You're going to have to find gas with those threads to transfer to your 110 gram fuel canister. The one I carry fits on these cans with the needle top. And again, you can find them anywhere and they're cheap. So, you know, a canister of fuel is going to cost you 75 cents instead of $7 in a town. And I've never had a problem finding. But if I end up, you know, if I end up carrying alcohol, again, the weight factor, so probably the easiest way to carry that stuff is just buy a plastic bottle of heat. Throw that in your pack. But I don't need that much. That can of heat or that bottle of heat is like 12 ounces. And so what I said the other day on my last video, that the setup I have, a 550 Tokes pot that my canister and my little BRS stove fits into, that whole thing is about 11 ounces. So if you are doing a long trip and doing a lot of water boiling and you have to carry a 12-ounce can of fuel, you've already defeated the purpose. Howdy.
How are you?
Beautiful day.
Really good in the shade, isn't
it? Yeah, the only shade I found.
Not much of it, is there?
No, there's not.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Have a good ride.
Yeah, we will. You have a good hike.
I like your
Whatever
shade
you're
spot.
Yeah. Just had a horse train go through. Anyway, I think where I was talking about carrying alcohol. So if I end up just wanting to have 3 or 4 boils on a trip, just to have some hot chocolate once in a while, I think I would carry it in my little test tubes that I use for when I was carrying hiking poles that I could store things in. I bought all those test tubes, and they'll hold a couple of boils in each one of those things. But again, if I had to carry a windscreen with that outfit, I would probably just take a cat food can. It's the simplest thing you can make. You get a cat food can, you get a paper punch a bunch of holes in it, and that's all I've ever used for an alcohol stove when I've used one. And I could just clip that on a carabiner on the back of my pack. It doesn't weigh anything. The problem is, so with the 11 ounce, that's, a canister would be 7 ounces, so it's probably got 3.5 ounces of fuel in it, but I can get 12, 15, 2-cup boils out of that, and it's fast. And I could reduce the amount of gas I carry in that, but you still have the weight of the canister, which is probably 3.5 ounces, 4 ounces. But if it's a weight thing, which in my case is really not. I mean, I can carry that stove. I don't even know it's there. It's not adding that much weight. If I go out 7 days, I'm about 25 pounds, and then whatever water I'm carrying. So it's not really a weight thing. It's not availability thing, because I can get gas in every town. I just didn't know if, I've been doing so much cold soaking, I just didn't know if I wanted to really carry all that with me. Doesn't take up much room in my pack, so I'm going to see. I'm going to try this alcohol thing out here, and I just don't really have the patience for it. I mean, when I hike, I'm not that fast, but I'm always moving. And to sit down and wait for 10 minutes for some hot water when I can get it in 3 kind of drives me nuts. But I can tell you, I'm over the fuel tab thing. I tried Esbit. I bought a whole packet of Weber Grill, same stuff. I bought the Fire Dragon, which is alcohol-based, but cubes. Now, the nice thing about those is they didn't leave that much residue on the pot, but they didn't boil 2 cups of water either. So I watched YouTubes, and people said, break those Esbit tabs into 2, and they'll burn faster, but they'll bring it to a boil quicker. And like I say, people in their basement were getting 4, 5, 8-minute boils. I went through packets of those things and never once got 2 cups to boil. And so that was out. And besides the mess and the cost, that's expensive hot water. Do the math. Go out and find the cheapest tabs you can, Esbit, Fire Dragon, whatever. Good luck if you can get a 14-gram tab to boil. I think you'd need the 27, and I'm not sure you even get a 27 to do it. So you're going to have 50, 60 cents in a cup of water. With either alcohol, which is available anywhere, find those tabs in some town. I mean, I'm here outside of Phoenix, and I went to several places, and I finally found some Esbit tabs at an Ace Hardware. And it was like $16 for a box of the things. And again, they're not efficient. So we'll see when this trip is over whether I'm cooking on gas or cooking on alcohol or just not carrying a stove at all. But at this point, I'm still leaning back toward that gas. And I don't know why I have to go through this every year or so, try and convince myself that there's a better way, because I'm not sure there is. And it's not that little BRS stove doesn't need a windscreen also, but you know, I can hold my sit pad that I'm sitting on right now. I can hold that up for 3 minutes and boil water, but I'm not sure I want to hold it up for 10 minutes and try and boil water on alcohol with it. So again, it's how much gear do you need to boil with alcohol compared to, you know, ounce for ounce. You probably just can't beat those gas canisters, and that's why so many people use them. Keep smiling. These are gonna be gambrel quail pretty soon. Mama comes back and sits on them anyway.